I'm not anticipating too many people to join this live. I'm not anticipating too many people to join the live, but I wanted to run this up for y'all, man. I wanted to run this up for y'all. I know a lot of y'all at work, a lot of y'all busy at school, what have you, but I wanted to run this episode while some of these things were fresh on my mind. So shout out to my dog, Justin. You know I do the other show on Propels Talk on Bucher Media, and I used to have a show over there, but we talked about a couple of clips from last night's game. To me, I'm super frustrated by last night's loss. I'm super frustrated. I just lost like $200,000 in the stock market. I'm mad, I'm angry, I'm upset. So last night's loss to me was, of course, a result of Willie Green's ineptitude and also Herb Jones just going off the reservation. And Trey Murphy was just terrible. He didn't show up at all. But I thought Herb Jones just tried to do a little too much, man. Like, he just tried to do a little too much. Had an excellent first half. The box score doesn't tell the true story, though. I went and looked at Herb Jones's advanced defensive stats last night. If I'm not mistaken, Ja Morant last night shot 75% from the field against Herb Jones. When Herb Jones was his defender, he shot 75% from the field. That's not including getting to the free throw line, etc. Of course, you know Herb Jones fouled out. Herb Jones was excellent on defensive rebounding. Had a quality first half, shooting the ball. Hit a big three in the might have been in the third quarter. Hit a big three on the left wing, if I'm not mistaken. But bruh, more often than not, when Herb attacked the rim, he got his shit swatted, and it turned into a fast break opportunity for the Memphis Grizzlies. Of course, you know the Pelicans are terrible in transition defense. Like, they have terrible transition defense. Even when the Pelicans have a fucking make, a lot of the times they don't get back on defense and stop the ball handler. So I'm gonna go through a few clips that Justin put together, and we're gonna talk about them real quick. I'm gonna make this a short show. Let's just go through a couple of these. Now, I don't even know if y'all can see that, because that shit look like it's in 360p. I don't even watch anything in 360p anymore. That's, you know, sometimes that's how it renders. But, alright, so you see what happened there. Okay, so let's go to the next clip. Alright, they double Ja Morant, force the ball out of his hand, create a turnover. This is in the fourth quarter, 1 minute left. Nice play. Should have doubled Ja Morant more. Force other players to beat you. If someone other than Ja beats you, it's just not your motherfucking night. But let's look at this one. Okay. Herb got Ja one-on-one. Switches off. Ja one-on-one. Herb got him. This is why you pay Herb the big bucks. Ja crosses the fuck out of Herb. Crosses the fuck out of him. Just cross the fuck out of him. Initiates contact, gets to the rim, free throw. But it's still a game at this point. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Ja Morant missed one of these free throws, if I'm not mistaken. So it's still a game at this point. Still a fucking game. You got a puncher's chance at this point. Another clip. This is the clip Justin kind of highlighted earlier. Alright. Swings at the bait. Alright. Look at her. Bam! Got his shit swatted. And he got swatted by, I think is that Coward? Colin Coward? Got swatted by a fucking rookie, right? Got swatted by a fucking 6'5" rookie. That ain't Jaren Jackson Jr. blocking that shot. Also, look at Trey Murphy in the corner. If it was just one or two blocks, because Zion got blocked like 2-3 times. But if it was just one or two blocks, I can understand. Herb got blocked like 5 fucking times. Just kick the ball out to the corner, brother. Or kick it to Jordan Poole. Okay. We got one more clip. Oh my God. We got one more clip. All right, check it out. Okay, bam. Back to Herb. Oh, yo, nice reverse layup finish by Jordan Poole. But here's the thing. That was Jordan Poole's only fucking shot of the fourth quarter. He took one shot attempt in the fourth quarter, family. Family. One shot attempt in the fourth quarter. One. The man had like 15 points at half. Jordan Poole finished the game with the same number of shot attempts as Herb Jones. 14. And somebody, you're going to look at the stat sheet and say, matter of fact, let's look at this shit real quick. I'm gonna close with this. Let's look at the box score. All right, Herb Jones, 6 for 14 from the field, 3 for 5 from behind the arc, knocked down both his free throws, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Excellent box score game. Exemplary box score game. But if you watched the game, you will see that a lot of Herb's shot attempts were turnovers. Again, when your shot's getting blocked at the rim, because typically when you're attacking the rim, all of the offense is going to be under the rim, or at least in that's half of the court. So when your shot's blocked, the opposing team's defense is leaking out. So now they have the ball, they get destroyed up ahead. You got one of the best transition players in the game in Ja Morant. Easy fucking buckets, right? Now again, Trey Murphy, awful last night. I'm gonna talk about him on another show. Awful last night. Just despicable. Just terrible last night. Jordan Poole, you paying Jordan Poole $30 million, bro. Jordan Poole cannot get one fucking shot in the fourth quarter. It just can't happen. It can't fucking happen. Especially with how effective and efficient he was. You needed offense desperately. And it's not like Herb was stopping nobody. He wasn't stopping nobody. He wasn't stopping anyone. So it was, oh my God. It's about understanding hierarchy, understanding who needs the ball when, and allowing your guys to get into rhythm. Not to mention, Jordan Poole was sat for like fucking 15, 20 minutes in real time in the fourth quarter just for no reason. Yeah, Fierce was balling. But Jordan Poole and Fierce can play together. You already took Zion out the game. You know Trey ain't really got it offensively right now. Put the people in the game who can get a bucket effectively. Put the people you paying the big money to in the motherfucking game, man. Put them in the game. Don't. It was so discouraging. So discouraging. Free throw attempts. We got killed in the free throw attempts. It's 18 free throw attempts to 43. 18 free throw attempts to 43, and Willie Green doesn't pick up a technical. Doesn't pick up a fucking technical. Zion getting beat to death underneath the rim. Getting hacked underneath the rim. Willie Green doesn't go out there and argue to the referees, pick up a technical foul, and change the dynamic of how they're blowing the whistle. Like, it's ridiculous. It was fucking ridiculous, man. It was ridiculous. But we're going to move on to the next game, though. Hopefully, I mean, we playing against Wembanyama. We playing against Castle, Harper. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck who we playing against. We had the talent advantage going into last night's game when we lost. They going to have the talent advantage going into Friday's game. We need to go out there and win in that fucking home opener. We need to go get our motherfucking lick back, man. All you bitches owe me money. I don't care that it wasn't the Spurs that beat us. All you bitches owe me money. And I'm coming to collect. But yeah, that's been today's show. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Share the stream, man. Hype it up. I appreciate all y'all. We're going to have another show soon. I just had to get these thoughts off, man. I just had to. But all right, y'all. Be safe. I'm out. Peace.